Awesome. So, hi everyone. I'm Francesca, and as Cozy mentioned before, I met Cozy years ago when I was, I think, 15 or 16, back at summer school. We used to go to summer school every year, and Cozy was always a delight and a wonderful presence there. In 2019, I got in contact with Cozy because I had visited a doctor, and my doctor had kind of mentioned that my fertility wasn't looking the best. I was under a bit of stress at the time, and I ended up, losing a lot of weight. And when I saw the specialist, she kind of said that, we can do our best to try and get your body back to normal, but we can't guarantee that, you will ever be able to have a baby. And that was something that a lot of doctors had actually told me for the 5 years before that. So that was really hard for me to hear. So when I got into my car, I ended up calling Cozy, and I spoke to him on my mobile for about 10 minutes, and Cozy prayed over me. And I actually found out a few weeks later that I was pregnant, and it was such a miracle because, so many doctors and health professionals had said that, it's probably not possible. Your body is not functioning like a normal body would. And I was diagnosed with unexplained infertility, which just meant that I wasn't ovulating properly, and my menstrual cycle wasn't regular enough to kind of organize a pregnancy. So I fell pregnant, and it was a miracle. It was the best thing I'd ever experienced, the best news I'd ever heard. And it was a beautiful 9 months, but it was a hard 9 months because COVID had first hit Australia. And so it made things quite challenging. I was in Adelaide at the time, and my family were in Canberra. So I wasn't able to have that support. And COVID, it was quite scary. My husband, now husband, couldn't visit me or come with me to ultrasounds. Appointments were very isolated. And it was just I think a lot of pregnant women would agree that, during COVID, it has kind of made everything a little bit more harder. But thank God, I gave birth to a healthy baby girl, and I named her Nazareth after Jesus of Nazareth and the Holy Family from, the town of Nazareth. And she's a beautiful, healthy girl. She's just having a bath upstairs with my husband. But I'm so grateful, to Cozy and to Jesus for, you can receive the worst news in the world, but there is always hope when you have that relationship with Jesus. And he's such a good Lord. He is he's everything that we need, in a time of COVID and in a time of sickness, in a time of, when all else fails. It was just a miracle, and I didn't feel worthy, but I'm so grateful that he allowed me the opportunity to become a mother.
Amen.
And that's my story.
Thank you, Francesca.
Yes, thank you, Francesca, and thank you, Jesus. And it was really a privilege to walk down that journey with Francesca and support her on with prayer, and continue to see her faith blossoming. And she's just a wonderful, wonderful woman of God, and I'm sure the Lord is going to use her in a mighty way to help many others.
Thank you so much. Thank you.